highlifeng.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to another fine session as brought to you by Effiong Heritage Foundation. I am Andrew Ekpenyong, your friend and brother. You could also call me Ufanete of Calabar. Today's session promises to be very exciting, informative, and more of an eye-opener as we'll be touchlighting issues concerning Effiong in terms of politics and the social structure in our state, Cross River. And today on the show, we'll be having an illustrious Effiong son, who in the person of Mr. Effiong Ekpenyong, JP, the Special Advisor to the Government of Crs State on Event and Management. Like I said, this session is going to be wow. Stay glued as we bring you to this great introspection.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. With all of these testaments that you put before us today, I would like to ask, what was the motivation for you to serve in the People's First Administration, to take up this job as the Special Advisor to the Government on Events and Management?
For me, I think I count it a very rare privilege because out of 4-point-something million people, His Excellency, the People First Governor, chose me to serve in this office. That's where you're going to have to look at competence, consistency, dedication to work. Over the years, he's followed me. I followed him from when he was in the National Assembly, where he served representing the good people of Udupangi and Calabar Municipality for 2 terms. Really think we come together to cook this beautiful soup. It's not one person that is cooking it. So I find it as a privilege because a lot of us have been looking for this platform to show what we've got, to offer, and we were not given. But His Excellency gave us this platform and said, look, my son, run with it. And if there is one man you would love to work with, is Senator Prince Bassey Dedutu. He is, I call him, when we talk, I tell him premium or nothing. He is also someone who has a deep love for perfection. You must get it right. He doesn't believe in cutting corners. And of course, his mantra is the people first. Yes. So, you don't expect him, at some point to, think that when I tell you to do a thing, you have to cut corners and see how. No, you must ensure that you deliver on the mandate he has given to you. And for me, when somebody gives you such freedom to express, give you the wings to fly, you should do well. If you do well, you're also marketing yourself there by marketing the state and promoting his administration. There is nothing I want. There's nothing we want. You go to him. He's a father. He listens. So for me, I think it's a great privilege, very great privilege, to work under this great man with very deep insight of governance.
Thank you very much, sir. I think your appointment goes to show that, or to correct these stereotype that the Effiong are lazy. What do you have to say? Continue.
Effiong are not lazy. I don't subscribe to that. That's from hell. Who says Effiong people are very industrious? Well, people might see us saying that we are lazy because we are not pushy. Well, you say maybe we are not pushy. We are not. We would say the way we're brought up, people see it as pride, but I see it as class. We're not prideful. We're not people who have pride and ego. No, a little bit of pride at here and there, but people misquote that. We're very resourceful. We're very hardworking. We have young men and women who are doing us proud out there. Professionals doing well. Millionaires, billionaires who are doing well in the tech world, in the fashion world, in the media world, name it. The list is endless. That notion that Effiong people are lazy is not true. Have you tried talking to an Effiong man and asking him to come and do a thing and he doesn't do it well? I'm an Effiong man. I'm from Udupangi, I'm from Creektown. I don't know the word lazy. I don't know how people, I work round the clock.
But of course, if you were lazy, you wouldn't be here.
Of course. The governor will give you an assignment to do. He doesn't need to supervise you. For him to give you that trust of that office, you should be able to deliver. Look around. From the extraction, look around all of us who have manned one office or the other through the governor's appointment. We're doing excellently well. Are you talking about his chief of staff? The engine room himself? if you look through the past administration, you will always have a chief of staff from it has to be your kinsman, because that's your closest.
Yes.
So I don't see any difference. And he balanced it up. Deputy chief of staff is from the north.
Finally, before we wrap, I'd like to ask one final question,
Okay.
which is, can you highlight the most significant accomplishments of the People's First administration as it relates to your office?
Well, when we came on board, we've not had anything called, the festival component was dead, gone. We never had shows. We never had events. We only had what we call the Power Week, which is a carnival. Carnival actually is one of our biggest marketing exports. Biggest. And that's just a fragment of the 32 days, a segment of the 32 days non-stop of fun and excitement. But the governor came in his wisdom and said, Double E, no. I want you guys need to look for a way to take this thing back to what it used to be from the era of Governor Duke, era of Governor Imoke, and era of Governor Ayade, with my own era. So one of the greatest achievements was for us to be able to stage a 1 month, which is 32 days. That's 1 month, including from the 30th with the Christmas tree lighting ceremony, with up until the 1st of the next year, 32 days non-stop fun and excitement. We had that, and we had concerts at Millennium Park as it used to be. We had concerts at the stadium as it used to be. And now we've also introduced the Pre-Calabar Festival concert, which comes up immediately after the dry run. The first dry run is going to be next month, 13th. Once the bands leave, we have a stage with music, with loud music. People have, you have organic crowd around the Millennium Park. So those crowd, they just litter and sit there and waiting for the bands to return. So we said, no, we're not going to do that. We'd rather, we are going to now put up something that will engage the crowd until the bands return. So we have that. We've added that. This year's Leboku New Yam Festival, it's a long time they had the stadium event. The governor insisted that we must have that. We've not had the stadium events in about some years. And this is the first time in a very long while we didn't have rain on Leboku. Go and check your history. Go and check it out. So there's a lot of improvement and achievement in the area of events management. And now the governor has also given the mandate that every event in the state must be packaged, produced by the events department. Now, that is what it used to be. Once you hear there's an events department, where are you guys? Move. That's what we do. And last year we had a lot of events that we had handled. We had the big screen during the AFCON finals.
I remember that.
Events department did a big screen at the Millennium Park. Now, all thanks to His Excellency and his dear wife. Behind every successful man, there is one beautiful woman standing there to keep being your cheerleader. And Her Excellency, Reverend Mrs. Effiong Basi Otu, is an amazing mother in Israel. She will call you at 2 a.m., call you at 3 a.m. Where are you? Double E, I just had a brainwave. What do you think? Let's run with it. Through her, her great innovation, we've introduced the Ecom and Ogoja Carnival for our brothers over there. So the governor is decentralizing governance. As the urban renewal program is ongoing here, if it's going simultaneously in UGEP, it's going in Ecom, there is ongoing in Ogoja. Ogoja, I was watching a clip and the people said they've not seen that sort of road rehabilitation in years. God knew the reason through Governor Ayade's era that gave birth to him. And God knew why he gave him to us at a time like this. My brother, there couldn't have been a better time to be a Cross Riverian. You know what I mean? So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, our beloved viewers out there. I believe that with this session, you've been able to have a second thought, another view to people and Cross River State in general. And